Okay, I'm hot. I know I'm hot. My name's Gunnar Rowe. I have the Grillmeister custom catering and barbecue business. I've been in business since 1991. I've actually been cooking barbecue, I guess you could say commercially, since 1980. Started out just doing a roadside chicken barbecue stand, and it escalated from there. 91, I went ahead and did my full-time catering. I do mostly outdoor parties, company picnics, festivals, but I do also do some barbecue competitions, and I have some of my sauces commercially bottled. I have spankin' sauce and marinade, and I have a spankin' red. My spankin' sauce was the original sauce that I used on my chicken, and it's actually placed first in the nation 3 times with the MBBQA. So. This morning we're doing a few things. We're doing an Eastern Shore special. It's scrapple, which is what I've said before as every part of the pig that they do not butcher to sell across the regular meat counter, less the oink. I can. They don't want me to read the ingredients, but I can let you know that everything on here is part of the pig except the oink.
And it's organic?
It may be organic. I don't know if you can. I've never tried to bury it to see. What you want is you want a fairly medium high heat. The idea of cooking the scrapple is to sear the outside and keep a little bit of the inside moist and tender. Scrapple is something that has been made for hundreds of years here on the Eastern Shore. There's actually very few companies now that are making it, but there are a lot of family recipes still. And it's been told that a lot of the loaf pans that they use for making scrapple have been handed down from generation to generation. They're a prized possession among some people around here. Once you leave the Eastern Shore, scrapple is not distributed very widely. It is something that's local. There's some different variations of it throughout the United States, but the Eastern Shore of Maryland, as far as I know, is the only place that you can get scrapple. Years ago, when pig farmers were here, they went from farm to farm, and each family helped another family do their slaughtering, and they would the last thing they would do was to make the scrapple. That was almost like the after everything was finished, they would take the scrapple, put it in the loaf pans, cook it, and pack it up to put away. And that was usually what they fed a lot of their help. For a lot of the people, it was almost, I guess, their reward for helping, and they would go from farm to farm, and that's how families did it. There were really no commercial butchers or meat shops where you could just take your animals to be butchered. Everybody just pitched in and did it from farm to farm. We also have another treat we're going to be doing this morning, which is something that I did borrow from a place in Lynchburg, Virginia. I have to give them credit for it. It's called the Texas Inn, and it's called a cheesy western. It's a strange combination, but it's very tasty. You use pre-cooked hamburger patties, and you take one egg, you beat it, and you start to scramble the egg, and then you actually put the hamburger patty in the egg. And you flip it over, and then you put cheese on it. And the name that they call it in Lynchburg, Virginia is a cheesy western. So, although I cannot take credit for it, I have to cook them because I love them. And once people try them, they're hooked for life. Okay, we need to beat the egg. Okay. A little butter in the pan. These are mostly a late night snack, but today they're going to be part of breakfast. These are usually served on hamburger buns, and the trick is to try to have the egg and the burger patty and everything stay just about the same size as it would fit on a hamburger roll, which is why I have my little specialized cheesy western pan here. And there's the egg. Let that go for just a couple seconds. In goes the hamburger patty. Now, are we ready to flip? Hopefully. Flip the egg. On goes the cheese. Check the scrapple. The idea for scrapple is to only have to flip it once. So you want to make sure it gets a really good crispy coating on the first side before you flip it. Couple more minutes on that side. Okay, off comes the cheesy western. A little bit of relish, which I believe if they probably told you what it was, they'd have to kill you. But I think it's a sweet Vidalia onion and mustard relish. And there you have it. My version of a cheesy western. Scrapple is ready. An Eastern Shore treat. There you have it.